G'day everyone, I'm back with another video. Some iRacing today. Let's get in position. Star Mazda on Monza. Never raced either of them before. This is my, well, technically my second start for both of them and for my C-Class, because I did get taken out last time I tried this, which wasn't very good. So let's hope that the guy that took me out isn't in this, because he was dreadful. He was in A-Class and he attempted to dive bomb me and failed so badly he ran into me. Pretty much to the point where he didn't brake onto turn 1 and he was right behind me, so he took out my gearbox and I was done. Let's hope for not a repeat of that. But anyway, so yeah, we're on the grid. Looks like we're in car number 3. So yeah, we got Wendy G. Andrews behind us. Cool to see girls in iRacing, in racing in general, because it's not super common. Okay, grid's filling up now. Mad's in first. Oh man, doesn't surprise me. It's like a is Mad's like a Denmark, a Danish, I should say, not Denmark, Danish or Finnish kind of name. I don't know. Just sounds like a really fast racing name. So it's a cool name. I like it. So he's in first. No surprises there with a name like Mads. But yeah, I don't know how many are in this race. Okay, here we go.
Green, green, green.
And we're off. Thought that guy didn't start for a second, he was just a little bit slow. Let's hope we can survive turn 1. Oh, I'm gonna have to back off here, this guy's going too slow. Get ready to brake very early.
Clear.
This guy's gone right down the middle and he's gonna cause an accident.
Left side. Stay
Because...
on the right. Still there.
Oh, come on, get out of it. Get out of my way.
Still there.
Thanks for stopping the race up, first corner.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried about this guy, he's very aggressive.
Can you wipe him off the track for me?
Oh no.
Left side.
I don't want to sacrifice my own race. Again.
Still there. Hold your
Where is
line.
he? He's there, I'm gonna give it to him.
Keep to the right.
I'm not
Clear.
interested in battling someone who is... Whoa! Whoa!
Clear on the right.
Whoa! Okay, okay, never mind. Bloody hell. That was the guy that he took out. Well, that's probably going to earn him a protest. That was a very aggressive first corner, but that's something else. Okay. Well, we survived the kerfuffle at the start. Very, oh man, I have to remember to put a replay of that on. That was, god damn, he was angry. Pretty sure his car was fine. He could have just, I mean, if he caught up that quick, his car couldn't have been too bad. Now we got Mads out in front. Not going to catch him. This might be a really boring race. There's probably going to be people quicker than me behind me though. I don't know what split this is. I don't know if it did split. Actually, I don't think it did. Looks like there's not many people here. Oh, actually, maybe that means it did. I don't know. I don't know if this is a common time for people to be racing. Anyways, well, it's kind of like put me off. Like, what the heck? What even happened there? Anyway,
Okay, you're in second.
I'm in second. Thanks, Australia man. Andrea Nichols is in second. In third, I mean. Is that another girl? That is cool. 2 girls in one race. Let's not get overtaken by a girl, eh? She might be really quick though, I don't know. Andrea. It could be a guy's name. Just probably less common. But anyway. We're going to just try and not get overtaken by them, whether they're a guy or a girl. Oh, that's not going to do us any good. Came out unscathed. Bit of lost time though. Crane, you idiot. Oh, someone's angry. Maybe this is a lower split then. Maybe these people are really bad. And that's how I'm in second. I don't know. of all the splits, of all like the results that I've been checking them out, keeping an eye on them, I would be shocked if I got put into a lower split. That doesn't mean that there's going to be one race which is a bit different where I get put in the lower split. Anyway, let's talk about this car. I really like this car. It's cool. It's pretty simple to drive, but to drive fast, it's not super simple. I like cars like that. It's kind of like the Skip Barber in that way. It's not the hardest car to drive in the world, but yeah, to drive it quick, you got to know what you're doing, and it's fairly evident where you go wrong with things. So that's nice. Just remembered I didn't actually check how much fuel I had before I started this. I'm sure I've got the right amount though. I did save a setup that's got the correct amount. I should be using that. If I wasn't using that, I'd notice. I'm using kind of like a lower downforce setup, but a fairly safe lower downforce setup. Keep in mind, she's 5.3 there. But Wendy's actually overtaken Andrea. In the warm-up, or I should say in the qualifying, because actually the warm-up is qualifying now. I was a little bit quicker than Wendy, but not by much. Did I brake too early there? Feels like I did. See, when I'm talking, like I kind of instinctually brake where I need to, but we need to concentrate a little bit more. Last time was only a 156, which was pretty poor. My goal for this race is kind of be holding under 155s most laps, so I want to pick up the pace there. Mads is 10 seconds in front of me. That's something to keep an eye on as well. 11, 12 seconds. Just keep an eye on it just to see if we do have any chance in catching him, but I don't think we do. I think my braking isn't very efficient at the moment. Is that I'm not braking enough. I'm worried about locking up. Yeah, as far as Monza as well, I mean it's good. It's Monza. Monza's a good track. It's an iRacing quality version of it. There's not much more to say than that. Bit wide there. Didn't get an off track though, which is nice. I mean, yeah. I mean, what am I meant to say about it? It's an iRacing track. It's Monza. That's what you get. It's pretty cool the amount of layouts you get for it. It's pretty good value in terms of like compared to some of the other ones. I braked way too early there again. I didn't really brake too early, but I left the throttle too early. Shouldn't drive too safely, though I am basically aiming just to get my safety rating up here, especially after that last race. The same guy, I got 8 incidents purely, and it was all his fault. Both times. I mean, come on. One time he tried to dive bomb the guy in front of him and ran up his backside, which means I'll run up his backside. And yeah, the other time, I don't know, maybe I can show a replay of it. Oh no, I deleted it. Maybe it might still be in my recycling bin though. If I remember, I'll take it out. Oh no. Andrea has no good internet. Rest in peace. So we have gained ground on Wendy. Approximately 4 seconds in the last lap, which is quite impressive. That sounds really up myself. Doesn't mean that I'm good, it just means that she's not as good as... Well, she might have just had a bad lap as well. But that was to be expected. I mean, in the qualifying I was consistently fairly quicker than her. We might actually run into some traffic here. That'd be exciting, wouldn't it? Have I ever overlapped? Yeah, I've overlapped people before. Almost taken out by overlapped people before. Matthew Payne, sorry everyone. Oh. Poor guy might have just made a mistake. That's kind of what I feel bad about people sometimes. Like people give them crap, but I mean, you make mistakes. Anyone can have the best intentions. You can be like one of the best drivers in the world, and you'll still make mistakes. You'll take people out of the race, and you'll be fine. That sort of thing. .54.2 that last lap, which is all right. I mean, I did say my goal is to get under 155s. And to be honest, I've got enough ground on Wendy that I shouldn't be too stressed about going quicker. I'm not going to catch up to Mads. I think if I was driving at my best, I'd probably keep with him, but... Of course, you can't drive at your absolute best. That's what, like they say, your best... you're only as good as your worst effort, so there we go. My worst effort is not my best effort, by any means. That's why I practice. I've done like a bit of practice in this car. I probably practiced for about an hour on this car and track all up, which isn't like a whole lot, but I don't know. I mean, I already knew the layout of this track. I haven't driven this car much, but I've driven like a little bit because I did buy it last season, knowing that I'd be racing it when I leveled up to C class, I should say, licensed up, if that even makes sense. I'm glad I got this car. It's fantastic. If you're looking for if you really like the Skip Barber and you're looking for a car to race in the next class, get this. It won't be a completely different beast, but it's a nice kind of trajectory from the Skip Barber. Yeah, I'd really like to get to B class because I'd really like to race the GT3. That's kind of the style of car that I would usually race, but open wheels are not my cup of tea usually, but I don't know. Skip Barber and Star Mazda in this game, oh, bit of a slide there, really fun to drive. Whereas something in like a Assetto Corsa, ugh, no way. Not going near the open wheels. So we get last lap. Steam notification, go away. 1:53.8. Oh, I'm happy with that. My best time is a 1:53.3, which I actually got in that last race before I got taken out. Though I would have been drafting, so whereas I'm not drafting now. That race would have been a lot more exciting than this one in terms of passing people, but it is what it is. Still losing ground off, gaining ground on Wendy, losing ground on Mads. That's okay. Not every race is super exciting. Hopefully at some point I'll be racing enough in iRacing that I can kind of pick and choose races rather than just uploading any old race. Kind of get the more exciting ones. I'll probably be racing this more than once, this current track layout, so maybe I'll be, maybe I should hold off on uploading this one, just in case. But I don't know, it doesn't matter. Maybe we can just upload the same race twice. I know some people do. But anyway. Oh, someone coming down the pits there. Lachlan Hall. Oh, he's blinking, that's worrying.
Right side. Clear
He's
on the
not going to
right.
give me this position.
Car right.
Oh,
Clear on the right.
come on mate, just let me pass.
Car
Please, just let me pass.
right. Clear.
Oh my gosh, this isn't good. Just got to hold back here.
Go right.
That's why. Because had I tried to go next to him there, guess it would be a bit knocked up right now. No, I don't mean the pregnant knocked up. Male, I can't get pregnant, okay. Anyway, that was a bit of excitement. Mainly a guy that's not very good. This thing, I'm kind of surprised by the people that aren't good in this. I expected, you know, C class to be really high quality races, but not as such. Maybe I've just got unlucky with this. Apparently it's been a lot more, like something some guy said in the last one, who's obviously a regular Star Mazda racer, who said there's very high participation compared to normal. Probably because of the new track, so maybe there's a lot of people who don't really know how to drive Star Mazdas. racing. That said, I don't really know how to drive the Star Mazda. This is my kind of my first race with it. First race that lasted more than bloody 3 laps. Still, I seem to be a lot more competent than most people, which is quite a shock.
You've got 5 laps to go.
5 laps to go. Mad's still in front, pulling away just a little bit. That was the last lap was a 155. Which is pretty good considering we had some traffic which I had to hold back on. Wendy's 20 seconds, so we're still pulling away from her. Lachlan Hall was manually disconnected. That's the guy that was spinning all out in front of us, so maybe he actually killed himself. Rest in peace. I mean, come on, this car isn't that hard to drive. Some people are just so aggressive. They do not have the capability of toning it down a bit. I think smooth is fast. Smooth is fast. I can push so hard, but at the end of the day, if I've got to chill out and race smooth, I'll be faster every time. That's why a lot of the time when I'm actually doing these videos, while I'm not concentrating as much, I can actually do some really good times. Because I'm just kind of chilled out. Especially at the moment when there's no traffic around. There's not really anything. Mads is saying pass right. Oh, is he... What? Maybe he's saying he's passing right. I should... Oh, don't hit those. These little, like, black and yellow curbs, they are like landmines. They are so bad if you hit them. If you hit those first ones at a bit of speed, you, like, the front of the... You get complete air. And, yeah, it's not good. This is not a stunt driving game. You don't want air. That was a nice turn. Fairly nice for me, at least. It felt nice. It might not be that quick. I don't know. Let's see what the time was. 1:54.3. Not super quick, but comfortable. Which, given my position, is the smart thing to do. I'm not going to catch Mads. At the same time, I'm not going to completely just give up on getting good times. Going through that chicane like that's a pretty good way to get bad times. Yeah, hopefully you can notice a bit of a difference in sound quality as well. Today, because it's been getting a bit colder in Australia, I've been able to close my window and turn my fans down. Just have one in the corner just to get some airflow. Oh. Because as much as it is cool, when you start racing, your adrenaline's pumping, body temperature does go up a bit. But you shouldn't be able to hear that because it's really quiet and far away from the mic. Of course, you can still hear my wheel, which I can't really do anything about. If somebody can buy me another wheel, feel free to. You know, T500 RS or the Club Sport V2 base thing. I mean, yeah, I won't complain if you do that. Car stopped ahead. Where? Over there, what are you doing? Are you going to pull out in front of me? Nope. Good boy. That's what you do when you spin out. Just get off the track. You did well there. Rather than pull right back out in front of people and end your race just because you're worried about losing a second, even though you've already spun out. Probably close to last anyway. But yeah, this has got to be a low split. Surely. I don't know. I'll be able to put it in the description afterwards anyway. My iRating did go down to 1420, I think, after that last race, which is a shame because it was over 1500. Which isn't like brilliant, but considering I've only started, this is probably like my... Oh, it's something between 10 and 15 starts. My iRating is pretty good for that. But then I do like put practice in. I think a lot of people just don't. And then some people are just absolutely incompetent, like that guy that took me out in the last race. I checked his profile. He's got 700 starts, and he's less competent than someone like me who has started like around 10 times. Come on. I mean, I still need to practice driving around people, but he was worse than I am. I just don't get that. How can you drive that much and still be that bad? Maybe he's just super aggressive. As I was saying before, some people just don't realise it's moved this fast. It's always better to go slow around the track and nailing your driving line. God damn, that was close to hitting those landmines there. Nailing your lines, unlike I've just been doing, and then trying to speed up rather than driving really aggressively.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel left.
Plenty of fuel. Driving really aggressively and then trying to tone it down, because that rarely works. Wow, I've really gone bad there. Okay. The tyres might be quite worn at the moment, so I'll have to take it easy. Because I don't think I would usually spin there, even though I did put a little bit of pressure on. But we're still holding comfortable. We can afford to turn it down just a little bit. Don't want to have a repeat of my Road America race, which I didn't post, where I was winning the whole race and then spun out on a corner which I would have never spun out before and came fourth. When I had a clear lead, I could have just taken it easy, but yeah. That happens. You learn from your mistakes, so most people do. So in theory, every mistake you make, you're a better driver. I've really gone really well in terms of not getting incidents this race. I think I might have got one, maybe. Did I even get one? Haven't had any collisions. You see, like usually on that corner, like I'd run right over onto that rubber stuff, whatever it is. I don't actually know what it is. Is it AstroTurf maybe? But yeah, I just want to take it easy. Especially through here as well. I'm always prone to slipping up. Around this corner, like I often run up the curb too much and spin. Wow, those gear changes are terrible. What am I doing?
That means one more lap to go.
One more lap to go. Well, as much as it wasn't a super exciting race, assuming I do finish this race in second, I'm quite happy with the result. At the end of the day, I'm not really doing this for YouTube, I'm doing this for myself and posting videos on YouTube, so my experience comes first. At the moment, over time as I get better and better, I'll be focusing more on YouTube. Trying to get good races and racing what people are interested in. But then I also need more time to be doing stuff like that as well. As I said in the Assetto Corsa DLC video where I did the DTM race, I'm pretty busy with uni at the moment, so I can't really do a whole lot. I'm going away next week, so I won't be able to race then. And I've got tons of assessments coming up, so yeah. We'll not have a whole lot of time to do YouTube on this channel or my other channel, if you seem to watch both. But anyway, I have found some people to race with though as well. A guy was commenting on my videos, and he's got a fair few people that he plays with, so hopefully I'll be able to post some videos of that sort of racing. They do a bit of Live for Speed and GTR2, which are games which I haven't played before, so that'll be interesting. I bought GTR2 and I downloaded Live for Speed. GTR2 was like $8, so I mean, $8 for a game, can't complain about that. That's made by the same people who make Race 07 and Race Room Racing Experience, which are good games. It's just a bit older, which is fine. I can put up with worse graphics. Here we are, last corner. Fortunately not a whole lot of actual racing in there, but did allow me to talk a fair bit, which I was actually going to do a separate video for updates and that sort of thing.
There's the flag, it's over.
But 2 birds with 1 stone.
You did really well.
Thank you, Australia, man. So that was, yeah, that was not bad. Let's find a place to pull over here. There's another racing line. And have a look at that replay of that crash to start with, because what happened there? That was something else. But yeah, I'm very happy that I picked up this car. Very, very enjoyable car to drive. Okay. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you like my skin on this car. I really like it. I think it looks absolutely fantastic on this car. Anyways, let's go to lap 1. Okay. Let's get on my point of view. Okay, so here we are. Actually, we'll go back a little bit. We had number 7 here. See, number 2 was slow off the grid. So that's, you know, I kind of just held back, whereas this guy in the middle saw this as, like, he's like, alright, I'm going for it then. And turn 1 didn't go well. He screwed up that blue guy and pushed me pretty wide, and the other guy spun off. So it wasn't actually that, this blue guy, I'm pretty sure, is the guy that actually hits him. This blue guy here in number 5, I think. So watch this. Take this off. This was quite scary. Is this him? Yeah, he's going for it. Wow. Well, wow, he was pretty close to taking me out once I came back around as well. So that would have probably ended both their races. But yeah, I mean, that's one of the ways to get back at people at Screw You. But I mean, he had so much. Oh, I mean, he's probably going to get banned for that. I don't know exactly how the iRacing system works like that, but I would think that he would. So it was Matthew Prain. Oh, this is the guy that said sorry before. He was very aggressive to start with, but at the same time, I mean, that's not. I mean, he didn't really. Like, he didn't have bad intentions. He just kind of, I guess, he underestimated how many people were going to be going to this first corner. That's already past it. Yeah, I mean, he pushed for it. And yeah, he just got kind of sandwiched by those other 2 people. It's just too, I mean, you can't go 3 wide through there. So, anyway. That's why you try and drive defensively, because like someone said, I can't remember, did they say it in this race or did they say it in the other race that I was in? But I mean, you know, you don't win on the first corner, and you certainly do lose though. And I'm pretty sure like iRacing people actually use that quote as well. And yeah, that kind of shows what happens. So I don't know if this guy actually, he did continue on a fair bit, but obviously his car's trashed here because the other guy was very angry. Either way, yeah. Somehow his car seems to be less damaged than mine was when I got hit up the backside. So that guy, when it hit me, he must have really been going. He only got a bit of aero damage, whereas the other guy completely took out my gearbox. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys next time. Goodbye.